It's the Bulls up by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan F-court shots. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
The dunk contest and the three-point contest are the only things missing from my resume. Now I regret not doing them.
I would actually pay to see you in a three-point shootout. That's great television right there.
Now let's take a closer look at that tight first half for the Chicago Bulls.
This is where your ball movement really helps you. Against this defense, you cannot afford to just be stagnant.
Kenny, that's a good game plan.
That's it, Shaq? That's your full analysis?
Okay, good game plan, Kenneth.
Okay, then. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 3. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for him. Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Booz Ellis out there with Whitmore. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity. Well, Morant is so athletic, and he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
And Morant drops them both. And stolen by Morant. Where in the high post? Outside Murray. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Miami trailing. White with it. Beasley covers. Lets it fly. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul. First personal foul.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Beasley, left side. Where the screen. Lets it fly. Beasley misses.
Well, if you have the space, You have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on it.
Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Ayton's got 13.
Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
Morant, the pass to Murray. Pulls it. It's hauled in by White. Bulls leading by 6. Three-pointer, Buzelis, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Morant against Giddey. Adebayo from long range. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Buzelis. Adebayo with a steal. Here's Morant. Morant hammers it down hard.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
Outside White. Here's Buzelis. Counted by Adebayo. Now here's White. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. The rebound by Murray. Heat trail by 4. Outside Adebayo. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Giddey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's White. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Morant with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Inside, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, give him credit. Offensively, Bam has been fighting hard, really taking it at the defense.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, let's bring up the rookie leaderboard now to see which point guards made an impact on the boards this past month. Josh Giddey, number 1.
And that list tells it all. No other point guard this season can rebound like he can. He has a gift for getting to the right place at the right time.
Well, it really speaks to his talent for reading the floor and predicting the angles out there.
Here's White. 14 points for him. Here's Ayton. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, tonight you're seeing why Ayton went number 1 overall in the 2018 draft. He can absolutely dominate you with his scoring ability.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 21. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And this will be a 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Adebayo.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the 2nd half.
And it's Giddey with a ball for Chicago. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Chicago passing it around. White for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And here's Morant. Outside Adebayo. Where the screen. Clock at 6. Adebayo drives in. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Ayton, the screen on Beasley. That's tipped. Adebayo with a steal. Down low. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Now here's Whitmore. 14 points for him.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
What a sensational move, captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. The drive by Morant, stolen by Giddey. Pass to Ayton. Murray against White. Back to Ayton. Here's Buzelis, hounded by Morant. White for three. Rebound Miami. Ware's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Giddey.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim. Just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Now here's Giddey. No made baskets yet. And the three off target.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Offensive board. Where? And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Sexton's checked in for Chicago. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Miami. To the inside. Deflected. Cuts off the pass. Here's Buzelis, hounded by Adebayo. Back to White. Ayton, a screen on Beasley. Just 5 to shoot. They swipe it. Outside, Alexander Walker. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. The three. He's off on that one. The Bulls trail by 7. White finds Ayton. Outside White to halt the run. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Adebayo, a screen on Sexton to the middle. Tipped. Has to Ware. Miami moving it around. In transition, here they come. Here's White. Finished off the break. 16 points for Kobe White.
White is just so fast. Once he leaks out in the open floor, he's tough to keep pace with.
And here's Alexander Walker. 12 points for him. And it's blocked. On the wing, Whitmore. Defended by Murray. Three-pointer, Buzelis. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Outside Adebayo. There, the screen. Back to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Ayton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Adebayo's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Bulls making a change here. Collins checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Gordon's checked in. Whitmore with it. He's got 16. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Gordon pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Checked by Sexton. White against Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside White. Pass to Sexton. Back to White. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Murray's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Now here's Alexander Walker. He's got 12. Gordon with a screen on Sexton to the paint. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it down.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Chicago. 6-point game. Pass to Buzelis. A minute and a half left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. The motor of Coby White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Coby will make those effort plays.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Okoro comes in for Whitmore. Larson's checked in for Miami. Bulls trail by 6. Outside Sexton. Collins outside. Williams from long range. Drains the triple. Williams has got 5 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Gordon outside. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a powerful jam.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
41 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Now here's Sexton. Defense is right there. Here's Williams. Defended by Gordon. Williams passes to Collins. The kick out to Williams. No good on the 3. Heat leading by 5.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line.
At the line for the Heat, Bam Adebayo. 2 shots.
Free throws good, Adebayo.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Sexton. Give him 8 points now. Shoots over Beasley. No good on the buzzer beater. Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Miami. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Zeke Naji, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Aaron Gordon, and it's Larson in at small forward. Heat leading by 7. And it's Morant off the drive. Takes a 3. Larson, no good. Williams against Morant. Pass to Sexton. Here's Okoro. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Morant. Here's Alexander Walker. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's games.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Out to Gordon. Back to Morant. Gordon with a screen on Giddey. And it's Morant off the dribble. Oh, an impossible move. Ja Morant.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Bulls trail by 7. Outside Sexton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Chicago making a switch here. Smith's checked in.
Well, in terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up, Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Larson. Clock at 6. Back to Morant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Smith. And Miami also making a switch. Ware's checked in for Naji. The Bulls trail by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Ayton, a screen on Morant. Giddey's got space. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Well, this is why Giddey's teammates encourage him to look for his shot. They know he can do damage from these in-between spots.
Now here's Morant. Right side, Alexander Walker. Pass to Ware. From deep, Morant. Oh, that's good. Morant from way out.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Miami foul. Larson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Giddey. Ayton with a screen. It's picked off.
In the first half, he handled the ball well, but he's been pretty reckless with it in the second half.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Giddey with it, guarded by Morant. Back to Collins. This one for three. Rebound by the Heat.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Inside, stolen by Ayton. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Morant with a defensive effort.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Out to Gordon. The three is up. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 7 assists in the game. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 11. Okoro outside. Will it go? Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
You know why Morant makes those dunks look so easy? He's got a 44-inch vertical. That's unbelievable.
Here's Giddey. Ayton in the high post. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Chicago making some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for John Collins. Whitmore comes in for Okoro, and it's Kobe White in for Sexton. Miami also changing it up. Bam Adebayo comes in for Gordon, and Beasley has subbed in for Alexander Walker. Now here's Adebayo, guarded closely. Pass to Larson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Larson's got 4 points this quarter.
I just love the ball move.
Down low. The steal. Here's Adebayo. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Free throws good, Adebayo. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Now here's Adebayo. Knocks down the long J. Adebayo's got 35.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, on certain nights when Ayton has the right matchup, he can go to work on you.
And here's Ware. He's covered by Ayton. Outside Adebayo. Here's Larson. Lets the three fly. And it's Giddey with the rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The three from Ayton. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Outside Whitmore. Back to White. Chicago passing it around. Ayton, no good. Heat leading by 19. Beasley outside. There's the block. And they get it back. Outside Morant. The three ball. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Morant's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Giddey against Morant. Right side Giddey. Up top White. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out. Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Beasley. White with the steal. Here's Buzelis. Outside Whitmore. White for 3. Pure from 3-point range. White's got 19 points.
Well, you got to applaud the readiness of Coby White. His feet were set, his shoulders lined up, just needed the ball.
Now here's Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Whitmore. Launches it. And Morant clears the board.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Adebayo. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Ja Morant.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Well, they were coming off 2 straight losses, and he put his foot down. He stepped up his game, had a big night, and got them moving in the right direction again. And here are the Heat now, after the basket by Chicago. It's Beasley on the wing. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Outside White. Outside Giddey. Back to White. To the paint. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And Chicago going with a whole new group out there. Here's Collins. Outside Sexton. 5 to shoot. And a two-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Morant. And that one's good. Morant's got 37.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And for the year, this will be the 3rd win in 4 games against this team. They really brought it tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Now Morant. Beasley with a screen on Jones. Here's Morant. Off with the layup. Beasley against Sexton. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Chicago ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by the Heat. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 41.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Now here's White. Pass to Whitmore. Shot clock at 6.
Line for Chicago. Whitmore. One shot.
And that one misses. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.